All right, 7:23 here on the Morning News. Lynn Collier on location this morning in Richmond, getting set for the arrival of the torch tonight. And, well, look at that. A place Lynn likes to find herself a lot, on a bike.
Yeah, Steve, I'm here with the Consul General of the Netherlands for Vancouver, Hans Driesser, and Martin van Keken, who, hang on one sec. Okay, that was not very elegant. Just had to stop. Come on over here, guys. Martin van Keken, who's a local producer who's working with the Dutch here. Hans Driesser, the Consul General for the Netherlands. And Martin, thank you both for being here. Now, there's something very significant about the bikes we are riding around on. What is that?
This is typically a part of Dutch culture. Everybody in Holland, being young children or grandmothers, grandfathers, are biking. It's good for your health, good for the traffic, and it's good for the environment. But it's part of our culture.
Now, these bikes are actually from Holland, and you guys have brought them over, 400 of them, to be here for the Olympics.
Exactly. They came by a container, and they were shipped from the Netherlands a long time ago, and now they put together here, and yeah, they're here to be used for all the Dutch people.
So what is your hope for these bikes during the Olympics?
Well, that they get the exposure, that obviously it does a lot for the environment, that about 400 people will be using these throughout the weeks of the Olympics, and not be using car and exercise, and really be part of the whole Go Green program.
Now, Hans, you've been the Consul General for the Netherlands here in Vancouver for 3 years, you were saying. What is the image of Vancouver that you hope the people from your country take home with them?
Vancouver is, in my view, the best city to live. Of course, next to Holland. Holland is also a wonderful country. No, it's openness, it's kindness, it's nature, it's health, and it's optimism. I've lived here now for more than 3 years, but people in Vancouver are optimists. They work hard, but they relax, they enjoy life. It's really a feast to live here.
And what sort of an impression do you hope that Vancouverites and everyone else from around the world gets of Holland and the Dutch people when they're here?
Well, we hope to obviously invite everybody to the Holland Heineken House, where they will see a lot of the orange. Go Dutch, go orange. It's also Go Green. So and really enjoy our hospitality and the way the Dutch people eat. We have a lot of our food at Holland Heineken House. Obviously Heineken beer. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to say that, but that's part of the whole image. So yeah, we really, and there's a lot of Dutch entertainment as well. So we hope that people will come and enjoy all of that.
What are some of the specific things you're talking about, food, that people will be able to test out when they're here?
Well, we have not a very extensive cuisine like the French or the Chinese, but pea soup, especially in winter, or some sausages, or some meatballs. That's typically Dutch, yes. Yeah.
And washed down with a beer.
Absolutely. Well, it depends on the time of the day, of course. So in the morning I'm not used to drink beer, but oh yes, absolutely. And not to forget, we also have some rice table that's coming from Indonesia. I don't know, it will be there. But there are nice things from Holland. Also some cookies, etc.
What about your athletes? What do you think the medal chances are for the Dutch in these Olympics?
Well, obviously the speed skaters are massive. We also have somebody on the bobsled, but the speed skaters, that's what we're really rooting for and hoping for. That's why also the Holland Heineken House is close to the Richmond Oval. So you will see a sea of orange in the Richmond Oval when the speed skaters go on. Okay,
and we learned earlier the sea of orange because orange is the royal color.
Oh, absolutely. And it's also used as our national color. So if you see a lot of orange, you're certain these are Dutch people.
All right, and on the bikes then, gentlemen, as we take a quick break here, thank you so much for loaning me one of these bikes. And where can the visitors pick them up when they're here?
For the Dutch people and the staff of the Holland Heineken House, they are parked next to the Holland Heineken House, and there are special facilities also at the Oval That's normal in Holland or in other cities, that you lock them. You put them on the street, you lock them.
Okay. So a message in Dutch to the athletes this morning.
Hup Holland, hup.
We gaan voor goud.
Thank you. Dankjewel. Okay. Quick break for us. We're back in a few minutes. Stay with us.
I want you so badly. It's my biggest wish.
Cool. I spend my time just thinking about you. Every single day, guess I'm really missing you. And all those things we used to do. Hey girl, what's up? We used to